Hello everybody, welcome to Equals and Alternatives, episode 44, I think. I actually have no idea. It's been over a week since I filmed my last episode of this show. I'm your host, Mike Vacanti. But we're going to get the ball rolling. I have Brett Lumberg, my new partner, business partner here on his official first day at On the Regimen, which is super exciting. We got cereal to review. I spent the weekend in Austin for one of my best friend's bachelor parties. There were like 12 of us guys down there. Got a bunch of barbecue, went out on the lake. It was fun. Nice relaxing weekend, and now it's back to business. So as you can see, we are reviewing cereal. We have Fiber One Protein from General Mills. If you haven't seen me go on a tangent about General Mills and protein Cheerios, I'll link that up right here so you can click over there if you're interested. Not suitable for work. I think there were a few F-bombs in there. But what, like, you saw the card. What's going on here? We have two massive misconceptions. The first is protein. It says there are 10 grams of protein, smaller font with milk. So really there are 6 grams of protein in one serving. 6 grams of protein, 220 calories. To say that a protein is, or to say that a cereal, I'm a little rusty, is high protein at like 15% calories is just, it's wrong, it's incorrect, it's phony marketing. I'm not going to get as heated as I did before, but it still pisses me off nonetheless. Lucky Charms, also made by General Mills. This is like, I hope we get some people I put this on Facebook, in the Facebook comments, that start saying, oh, but what about vitamins and minerals? What about fiber? Macros aren't all that matters. Okay, let's look at this. In 2 servings of Lucky Charms, there are 220 calories. So this is obviously a less calorically dense food type. If we look at 220 calories versus 220 calories, we are comparing 4 grams of fiber here versus 5 grams of fiber here. Okay, so there is 1 more gram of fiber in the Fiber One cereal. Protein, we have 4 grams of protein versus 6 grams of protein. Absolutely negligible. This is the best part. If we look at the micronutrient content of these 2 foods and we just go down the list, vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, we're 20%, 20%, 20%, 50%, 20%, 50%, 50%, riboflavin, niacin, like 50%, 50%. We're getting all of this pretty good stuff from Lucky Charms. When we look at the Fiber One, vitamin A, 0%, vitamin C, 0%, calcium, 4%, iron, 15%, vitamin D, 0%, 2%, 8%, 8%, 8%. Like, this is more micronutrient dense. I don't care that there are marshmallows in here. I don't care that this guy is like goofy looking. I don't care that this is marketed at kids. I don't care that this is unhealthy. This is better than this. And it tastes better too, I think. I've never had Fiber One protein. Like, we'll get in here and see what we're dealing with. But same macros, better taste, same fiber, better vitamin and mineral content. All right, so this, I mean, it looks like candy corn. Not candy corn, caramel corn. Little like rice puffs. Actually, if you've had the cereal Honey Smacks, that's the exact same texture of this flaky thing that I'm eating, with a slight maple brown syrup hint. And like a weird bitter, like whiskey aftertaste. That might just be from my weekend. Man, my phone ran out of battery, or I'm sorry, it ran out of memory, and I tried to delete the memory, and it just, there's some kind of lag, I remember. You can't just delete and then film again. I'm not exactly sure why, if there's like a backup space that I need to shoot it, but I have Brett's phone. We're gonna wrap up the episode. I think I mentioned that the micronutrients, the vitamins and minerals in Lucky Charms, are far superior to what's going on here. I think the other argument, and like they're emotionally driven arguments, right? When you say this has to be so much worse than this because this is Lucky Charms and this is Fiber One protein, right? Like without any real rationale, you form an opinion and then you try to back into it with logic. I think the last one is, oh, well, this is fake. Like this is really fake food and this is real food. No, this isn't, like this is also like weird processed cereal too, okay? This isn't some kind of natural vegetable coming out of the earth. Like, neither of these are have like a better carb source than the other one, or like have a better form of sweetener than the other one. Both of these are cereal. So I'm fine with it. If you like the taste of this more, sweet, do it. If you would rather eat this one, like me, do that too. Question of the day. Which of these two would you prefer? Like, which would you rather eat? Remember, your body's still counting macros, even if you're not.